What up, Twitch? What up, Twitch? Twitch. Twitch and YouTube, what up? Just so my folks know, I look crazy right now. I look like, okay. Just for my folks to know on Twitch, or YouTube, excuse me, that this is pre-recorded. So if you're watching this is a stream from Twitch. Check the playback. But we're going to get into it in a second. Welcome to the podcast, Discussions with Didi Parker. We do this every day. From 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes we go over. What up, Rashad? Sometimes we do go a little bit over, but here we are. Happy Friday. What up, Pat? You guys are my first contestants today. What up, Brandon Charles? Been a minute. First contestants. I feel like, is my lash off? I feel like it is, but we're gonna make it do what it do. Actually, I'm just gonna take them off because these things are acting raunchy today. And we'll just put the glasses on. How about that? There we go. I tried with the lashes. They will not let me be great. Anyway, that's not why we're here. All right, so welcome to the chat. It's Friday. Happy Friday to you. We are discussing today. We're gonna keep it light because we've been heavy all week. Are you guys familiar with boxer Devin Haney? Devin Haney. Are you familiar with the boxer Devin Haney? If you are, he is reportedly suing his baby mother, seeking $350K in gifts after breakup, including a her main bag, AP watch, ring, and earrings. So today's question is: after a breakup, should you get the gifts back? After you break up, especially if they're expensive like this, should it be a return to sender on them gifts? Should the person have to run you your gifts back? If you brought these gifts, should they have to run them gifts back? What up, got you open, ENT? We're talking about Devin Haney reportedly suing his baby mama. Is my comment coming through? No, it's not. If you said good, I saw that. I ignored it. Sorry. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're having a better Friday than I am because we not here for me anyway. Devin Haney, the boxer, reportedly is suing his baby mother for $350K in gifts after a breakup, including her main bag, an AP watch, a ring, and earrings. So the question today is, should you have to run them gifts back after you break up? Should you have to run them gifts back after a breakup? What up, baby Barack? Should you have to run them gifts back after a breakup? Especially gifts like this. I mean, a Hermes bag, an AP watch, a ring, and earrings. But I would be on some catch me if you can, because you're not getting your thing back. Ha ha! You better catch me first if you want these gifts back. But y'all quiet today. How we feeling about this here? I see you got you open, ENT. Should you have to run them gifts back is the question today. Should you have to run those gifts back? I don't know. Isn't that I don't want to be, because that would be racist, right? I don't want to get no backlash for saying that's Indian giving. You know what I'm saying? I don't need the Native American Indian culture to come after Didi Parker, because that's Indian giving. You don't give it to get it back.
That's petty.
Very much so. What up, Chev?
That's petty.
So, got you open, ENT. Are you asking to run them gifts back? You want your gifts back? I mean, these are some expensive gifts. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, regardless of what, when I gave them with the strength, and I gave them with the strength and the concept of like, yo, I love you at that time. Things happen. We're no longer together, so we keep it pushing.
Right. So you think Devin Haney? You think he's being petty for asking for it or suing? He's not even asking. He's suing her.
I was engaged to a young lady at one point. The ring that I bought her was dumb expensive. Like it was a one-off type of ring. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And when we split up, she was trying to get the ring back, and I was like, "What the fuck I'm gonna do with it? I don't want it. Like it's just a memory of you and what was. No, I'll keep it. Sell it for all I care."
You better be lucky she was trying to get that ring back, because most women,
But see, at that point, I don't care.
What up, Chris?
It's monetary, yo.
Because most men want that ring back. If it don't work out, they asking to run that ring back.
And that's cool. And then what you gonna do? Give it to the next one? Because if you're trying to point it, you ain't gonna get what you paid for.
So you would say if you got engaged and the engagement did not work out, you would let the person keep the ring.
I'll keep it pushing, man. I mean, what am I holding on to it for?
Okay.
Let's just say I paid. All right, so let's just say I paid $1,500 for a ring.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that gets at this time of frame, but let's say I paid $2,500 for a ring.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we engaged for, let's say, 2 years. We split up. Yo, I want my ring back. I want everything I gave you back. I go pawn a ring, and the dude say, yo, I'll give you $150 on it. Nigga, I paid $1,500 for the ring. Somebody give me $150. Fuck out of here.
You said so you not getting what you paid for it anyway.
Right. So you just keep that.
Pat said
you sit back and realize what you lost.
Right.
Because I'm good.
Pat said, I ain't gonna lie, I got the ring back and sold it. Did you get what you paid for it, Pat? I'm just asking for a friend.
Yeah, right. Well, he sold it, so he might have came off because he sold it.
Okay. So
so Pat might have came off because he sold it. I wasn't up to putting it on Facebook Marketplace. I wasn't up to doing none of that.
Okay. You just it is what it is.
Like, yo, let me get rid of it. And then finally, I think I went to 3 different pawn shops. Because she put it in a box. You know, I went to go pick up some stuff. And I didn't realize it was in a box until I was about 30 box out. And the little box and the ring fell out.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, damn. And so when I went to pawn it, how much I got for it? I think the dude gave me $225 for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I paid $8 grand for it.
Ooh, child. Oh, yeah. All right, let me, because we got some new folks on here. We're talking about if you are familiar with boxer Devin Haney. He's suing his baby mama. He wants $350K in gifts after breakup, including a Hermes bag, an AP watch, a ring, and earrings. I like you got you open ENT because I wasn't giving the ring back anyway. You can't ask for the gifts back. I wasn't giving it back no way. The ring, what the ring stays with Dee Dee, but I know Mama, she watches a lot. She's not on here yet, but she watches Judge Judy, and she said there's Judge Judy episodes where Judge Judy, I think, made the woman give the ring back. So I don't think you can. I don't think you can keep the ring, but ladies, I say keep the ring. Let his ass sue you. Let him take you to cop. Let him take you to cop.
I mean, but for real, man. Like, what are you like as a man? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just a old school type of dude, move differently. Like, what are you going to get from getting your ring back?
Right.
I want my ring back. Let me get them shorts that you used to wear mine all the time. I want my shirt back too. And give me my drawers that you wear at night.
I mean, there are some people that are this petty. Trust me, I know, because I had a his name is Carl. Y'all familiar with Carl? Yeah,
No, you ain't calling him out like that.
His name is Carl. That's his first name. Carl, who is the donor to my mama, who gave me life, but his name is Carl. He was that petty, okay? He would do, if he was mad or mad at you, like, he would take things back. He brought my grandmother a car and even took her car back. Like, you took your own mama car back. Well, he tried to. My grandma wasn't going for none of that. You got to have a whole nother level of pettiness to take back a car you brought your mama. Because she didn't want to do what you wanted to say. That's how controlling Carl is. He's a narcissist. Oh, he's a narcissist. That's why I don't speak to him. That's why I don't speak to him. He's a narcissist. I don't have time for that.
If you do that, that's feminine tendencies.
Oh, well, listen. I don't put nothing past Carl. Let me tell you that. I don't put nothing past him. But I know the type of person he was. I'm just saying.
What you did is Friday, yo.
I'm in one of the moods today. Got you open ENT. Yeah, my day started off.
But I felt Thursday night, man.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to come out of it now. So
yeah. I'm trying. Right back, because you should have saw me before I got on here. But that.
Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Pat said, got you open ET. Hell yeah. Baby Barack said she probably cheated on him. That's probably one of the only reasons he wanted everything back. Otherwise, she can keep it all. Well, okay. I mean, men cheat too. We don't go, well.
What you say? He cheated. She found out.
Right. So why she can't keep the stuff, Baby Barack? What up, Dig? I'm just saying. Why she can't keep... Why she can't keep the stuff? I'm just saying, if you're going to buy it for a person, you know what I'm saying? Why buy it and then expect once something doesn't go right or they don't do what you say, then you want your stuff back? So
women do it too.
Women do. I used to be that girl. I used to be that girl. I used to be like, oh yeah, run that back, pimping. You ain't keeping that. Oh no.
So let me say this, right?
Hey babe.
When you with the young lady or the man, you know what I'm saying? When y'all together, let's put it that way. When y'all together, everything's fine. Then when you go buy these gifts or you give these gifts or whatever it may be, you do it out of love, right? And you do it out of caringness and this, that, and the third. So when you split up, okay, shit happens. But damn, you gotta take it back. That's petty. Because you bought it out of love. So that means, did you really buy it for me? Or you bought it because you knew what it was going to do and what you would get from it because you did it?
No, I brought it because I liked you at the time. And now I don't like you no more. So run me my stuff back.
Then let me keep it, Dee.
You ain't about to be flying my stuff with the next chick. Who do that? Hey, Winter.
See, that's the woman thinking right there. No, I mean, I don't need no.
No, I understand what you meant. I got what you meant. Hold on, because we definitely got some new folks on here. Got you open ENT. We're talking about boxer Devin Haney reportedly suing his baby mama, seeking $350K in gifts after a breakup, including a Hermes bag, an AP watch, ring, and earrings. Today's question is: should you have to run them gifts back after a breakup? Should you have to run them gifts back after a breakup? I was telling Got You Open ENT, this used to be me. After a breakup, I would want my stuff back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd be damned if you about to look fly on the next itch's arm in my... You feel me? But that's how it used to be. Now I'm like, I'm older now. I'm like, go and keep that stuff. Because what is it? What does it mean?
Okay, so...
But I don't know about no AP watch, though. I'm going to be real with you. Got You Open ENT. I might have to ask for that back.
I'm saying, though. See what you're saying now, I had to sit there and just go through the memory bank. So like, damn, how many women that I actually bought gifts for? So I can say there's not too many women that I actually bought like gifts like that for, like expensive gifts. You know what I'm saying? Because for me to do that, I really have to be into it. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know what shit is like. But for ones that I had and we split up, to me, I gave it to you from the concept of love when I gave it to you. So just because I no longer feel that way at this particular moment, or we split up or whatever case may be, and I ask for it back, so now I'm looking at whatever it is that it could just be in a box, and I got all the box of your stuff. It's going to remind me, it's going to enact that feeling that I felt initially when I brought it towards you, right? So you're constantly living that thought process all over again, like Brother Pat said. He got the ring and he sold it. He paid $25 and got 2 racks back for it. That's a good look because you sold it. That's what I should have done. But I wasn't about to go online and look, selling this and go back. I wasn't doing all that. You know, I wasn't. Let me just get rid of it because it was sitting in the house. What I'm gonna do? Put it on a chain and put it around my neck? Right. You know what I'm saying? And or how down low would I be if I even gave it to another woman? You would be pretty down low. Regifting. But how would the woman know But how would she know that it was a regift? I mean, come on. Because somebody in my family probably didn't see it. Oh my God, your family would rat you out? Cool. I mean, you know, people to people. They just be running their mouth like diarrhea and not realizing what the hell they saying. You're right. Super Pat said for the most part, no, but engagement rings need to come back.
Pat said, got you
What you
open.
gonna do with the game ring, Super Pat? Like, once you get it back, what you gonna do?
I can't wait to hear that. Pat said, got you opening the tea. Got a question. Got a coworker paid for his girl to get a BBL. They broke up like a year later. Should he ask for his money back? That's a good
What
one.
he gonna do? He gonna deflate her booty?
Deflate booty gate.
Because you helped with
Hey,
the BBL
OC.
because you wanted to see her with a bigger booty, and she knew you was gonna do it, so she felt, yo, he might be the gullible one to do it.
That's a good one though. A guy pays for his girlfriend's BBL, right? They break up a year later. Should she have to pay him back the money? Should she have to run them coins? Babe, Trey said, hell nah, Pat. OC baby, we are talking about now look who wants to join the party. Rashad, come on. Come on to the front of the pulpit, Rashad. Devin Haney, for my new folks, reportedly sues his baby mother, seeking $350K in gifts after a breakup, including a Hermes bag, an AP watch, ring, and earrings. The question today is, after a breakup, should you have to run them gifts back? Should you have to run them gifts back? So got you opening your tea said for what? You know, I got them for that person. They could keep them. Super Bad said they could keep the gifts, but the engagement ring and the rings is coming back. Baby Barack said, I agree with Haney. When you spend that kind of dough and you get played, then she got to run the jewels like the rap group with Killer Mike.
Right, all right, Baby Barack, I feel you, son, but yo, you was gullible to do it in the first place, then you deserve all of that then. I can deal with it. My shorty can't come to me and say, baby, you gonna pay for a BBL and we ain't married. That's not happening.
All right, Rashad, what are your thoughts?
Certain things I just won't do unless I'm married. Rashad, your thoughts, brother?
The one thing you have to understand is that if you purchase something for someone, it is no longer yours. Bam! You cannot say, I'm about to put these injections in your booty, but they mine, but they on your body.
Right, I said you're going to deflate it with that?
So the issue that we have is that these dudes that flash money like that, they look at women as property. And so the reason why they ask for stuff back is because they believe at that moment they're renting you. As long as they're renting you, I am buying all of this stuff for something that is an extension of what I own.
Did I just say that?
And so the mentality is incorrect. So there is no should she give it back? Should he give it back? There is none of that. If you don't, in the situation of an engagement ring, right? I'm purchasing this for you because I plan on making you my wife. You do not become my wife, then yes, you should get the ring back. 100%.
Okay.
100%. You should not want to keep something from someone that you are no longer going to be with because that means that you wanted the ring in that relationship.
I don't believe so, but go ahead. Finish.
Well, I mean, of course not, because once again, women covet things like that, right? If you're worried more about the ring, then that means that you're not focused on the right stuff.
I don't know.
Regardless of, right, wrong, or indifferent. The truth is, do you want the relationship or do you want the symbol? And most women want the symbol. Most women don't want the relationship, which is why they would not give the ring back. But regardless, that's neither here nor there. But secondly, to these dudes, you should not be spending money on women that you are not secure enough to know if things are going to work out. If you're spending $300,000 on somebody that you ain't been with 15 years, you're a fool. And that's just the bottom line.
Okay.
Nah, I agree with 100% because I said the same thing.
Hold on. Got you, open tea. Let me read some of these comments. OC said, I believe it depends on the gift. Super Pat said, charge it to the game, Mr. Haney. Whatever his name is. Divine Haney? How you say his name? Is that how you say his name? The boxer.
Yeah, Haney.
Yeah, okay. Got you open ENT said, well, you on here. Got you open ENT. OC said, for me, if I give my shorty a BBL, that was guaranteed booty for me. Break up, no breakup. If I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and one time I'm calling you because I paid for that ass. That ass is paid for. Okay. Super fast that preach. Okay. It's some things that I would like to go over that, Rashad, that you said. In particular to women, if they keep the ring, then they never love the person to begin with. I say false on that. I can't hear you.
I didn't say they never loved the person to begin with. Didn't say that.
What did you say? Because I don't want to misquote you.
I said if they keep the ring, then that means that they were focused more on the symbol than the relationship.
Okay, that's where I disagree with you on. I don't believe if a woman keeps the ring that they were focusing more on the ring than the relationship. If the relationship doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So why shouldn't I keep the ring for all of my damn pain and suffering that you gave me? I'm keeping the ring, damn it.
See, once again, you're focused on the ring. You just proved the point.
For my pain and suffering. It wasn't about...
You can justify it however you want. All I said was that if you keep the ring, and this is a true statement.
No, I disagree. It's true in your eyes. No, it's true in your eyes. I'm a woman, but I can't speak for all women. I completely disagree with if a woman keeps the ring, that their only focus was the ring. That maybe at the end that might be the focus, because now you're a piece of shit and we're not getting married. Or I'm just saying, let's keep it light. Say if they had a peaceful breakup, why should she not keep the ring?
What was the purpose of the ring?
Okay, we're not together no more. That's my departing gift. Dearly departed.
What was the purpose of the ring?
Dearly, it was so we could get married. But now that we're not getting married, this is my dearly departing gift from you. Thank you for the ring. Yes.
Okay, so all right, you're the only young lady on here. I wish we could get another female on here that we can get her point of view as well. So, but I want to say this.
Hey, Nick.
So you say this is your departing gift.
I'm really just being facetious when I say this.
I know that, but I'm just saying, because there are women that think like that, like whole truly and honestly.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? So, and I want to say, so if that was the case, right?
Okay.
Where was the love line?
Okay, why are y'all equating a ring to love? I'm confused by this.
Because see, this is what women don't understand. I need y'all to understand is for a man to go out there and spend a dime, a dollar,
Hey, Jackies.
a quarter, a red
Hey,
penny on any type of woman. Trust and believe. If you ain't tricking, it's about love. Especially if this man's been with you for some time and he shows you his vulnerable aspects of a man and like giving himself to you. Yo, when I buy you things, it's out of love.
I get that part, but what Rashad was saying was, if I decide to keep the ring, then again, I don't want to misquote him. Then it's if I keep the ring, then it's all about the ring. And it was never about the relationship. I feel like that statement is false, because just because I keep the ring doesn't mean I was not about the relationship. It just means I'm keeping this ring.
All right, I can see both aspects of it, but again, the flip side of that, if you keep the ring, I don't care if you keep the ring. I would prefer.
I mean, you don't, but there are some men that do care.
Of course.
Yeah.
They be like, yo, why you keeping the ring? But for those, if you keep the ring, right, then hopefully that, because what are you going to do with the ring? After a certain amount of time, what you're going to do, you're either going to put it away somewhere, or you're going to wind up selling, or you may give it away to somebody.
Ding, 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 ding. I'm probably going to end up selling it.
Exactly. But after a while, whatever you felt at that moment from that gift, no, it dissipates.
There is no feeling. So yes, I'm going to sell it, but you're not getting your ring back, because especially if we ended on a bad note, hell no, you're not getting your ring back. I'm keeping this ring for all the pain and suffering you put my ass through the years.
How you know that man ain't go through pain and suffering?
Okay, well, if you ain't said nothing, and this is the problem, and not you, Got you open ENT. This is the problem what I have with some of you men. Because y'all ain't never got a problem until the women got a problem. And that's when y'all want to speak y'all piece about shit. Y'all don't never speak y'all piece when you have the problem. You wait until we have a problem and then you want to speak your piece about that problem. All right, hold on, because we got some new folks. Are you guys familiar with my new folks? My new folks. Devin Haney reportedly sues baby mother seeking $350K in gifts after a breakup, including a Hermes bag, an AP watch, a ring, and earrings. And I ain't gonna hold you. I'm probably coming for you for that AP watch. I ain't gonna hold you. Kevin! Babe said, Trey said, I'm not buying no BBL. What the F? And Baby Brock said, that sounds like entitlement, Dee. Does it? Or why can't I keep the ring? I'm just a little confused on why you want the ring back. Why I can't keep it.
Let's get another young lady on here so
I know we do. Mama ain't getting on here though. Mama said I never kept the ring, but I always told you was a fool for not keeping that ring, Mama. Didn't I always tell you that? You needed to keep that ring. What up, got you open ENT? Pat said to you, babe, Trey, I told him he crazy for spending $9K and he just been with her for 2 years. Damn, he spent $9K on a BBL? Jesus! Is that how much some things is going for?
How long was they together?
He said, what was it? 2 years, I think he said? Wait a minute, let me go back to Pitt. And he's been with her for 2 years. $9K for a BBL?
No, that's not happening.
She didn't go to the Dominican Republic. She went to one of them fancy places.
When you do things like that, it's an aspect of possession. That's my lady. That's my woman. I bought that booty. What would Big Pun say? Get your own. I bought them titties. Get your own.
First of all, I'm like you men. I ain't paying for no chick if I was a dude to get no BBL. Point blank simple. That would be out the question. Trey said pawn shop. He said most women throw the ring away. He said, I don't care who keeps the ring. Their ego too strong. But the watch and stuff, no cap, I'm getting that back. Why would you want to keep it? Babe, you be by yourself. Most females not keeping it. He doing too much. The purse and other stuff was a gift. Pat said, I told him he was P-whipped. Yeah, $9K for a BBL is ridiculous. What up? Got you open ENT. We're talking about boxer Devin Haney.
But that's not got you open ENT though.
Oh, Jesus mercy. 1985. Jesus mercy.
1985?
Yes, 1985. We're talking about boxer Devin Haney. I'm sorry today. When I tell y'all I've had the worst day, but we're not here to talk about my effing day because that's not the point. We're here to talk about Devin Haney, the boxer. Okay, who was suing his baby mother for $350K in gifts after a breakup, including he wants a Hermes bag back, an AP watch, ring, and earrings. The question today is, after a breakup, should you have to run them gifts back? And we were talking about engagement rings, including that. If you guys were engaged and then you call off the engagement, should you have to give that ring back?
Hell yeah. Why is this a question?
Why?
Yo, I mean, think about it, right? That's almost like if you get fired from a job, you still want to keep the company car. Like, what are you talking about? You're not there no more. Yo, like
you always, boy. Your analogy.
This was funny. Okay, Didi, either you or even if we don't use you an example, any other.
You can use me an example. Go ahead.
Okay, so like, at any point in your life, was you like single and like paying all your own bills?
Yes.
Okay, so during that time, if I have any type of financial conversation with you, you could pretty much break your budget down to me, like about how much money you got to pay for rent, how much you got to set aside for blah, blah, right? So y'all, it's like women, y'all grasp the concept of money, but when it comes to a man's money, y'all lose all of like y'all knowledge when it comes to money.
No, don't say all women. Don't say don't do that. Not all of us do.
They forget how to count. It's like, yo, do you know how many men spend tens of thousands of dollars courting women that don't even stay with them or care about them? And these dudes just never get that money back.
Whose fault is that though? Whose fault is that though?
bills, engagement rings. Y'all will go through life just getting all this stuff handed to y'all, and have no idea how it affects a man and his budget and his personal things. So what I'm saying is, in an engagement ring, if we not gonna be together, and I went and spent,
You breaking up some 1985.
So he did.
Hold on, you were breaking up a little bit.
Oh, my bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good now. Now you were saying, you guys spend all of this money on women, and we don't know how you feel. Continue.
Yeah. Like a woman, like I said, men spend so much money a year, or just courting women, and a lot of women will just ghost out or dip out or whatever, go to the next monkey branch on to the next dude that's gonna spend some money on it. And it's just like, they'll just monkey branch on and start having another dude buying them dinners and gifts and trips. And it's just like, I don't think y'all, but if a woman's single and she gotta pay her own bills, oh, she the most penny pinching person. I want that dollar back, I want this back. So it's like, how do you not understand how a dude, like Devin Haney probably spent a big bag, he a rich athlete, but take the average regular working class person. If a dude that went out there and spent 10, 15 racks, 3, 4, 5 months worth of his pay on a ring, and then a relationship don't work out, it's like, give him the ring back. Y'all done? Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna sell it and then you gonna make some money off the money he spent on you?
Absolutely.
Like,
Why not?
just give it back. Do the honorable thing. Give it back. Now, when it comes to
The honorable thing.
When it comes to the gifts, like the purses and the bags, you can keep. I mean, that's whatever. You can keep all that. But a ring that was supposed to be a symbol of our long-term commitment, and then now that commitment is gone, hand it back.
Mama said, ain't nobody making men do. Y'all are that, and that's my point. Cause ain't nobody making y'all spend the bag. Y'all spending the bag and chase. No. Cause y'all spending the bag on the wrong kitty cats. Okay. Yes.
Y'all act like y'all won't even date a dude if he don't spend no money though. Man.
You are looking for the wrong females. I promise you. Go ahead.
No. I listen to so many. I listen to females. I listen to people talk. I watch people.
Got you open ET, you spinning. And I got you 1985, yeah. I keep wanting to call you Got You Open ET because your name is Clean now on here. I'm getting you confused because it's clean. I'm like, who the hell is clean?
The thing is like this, right? So I look at it like this. If you give it back on your own reconnaissance, right? Then that, to me, that speaks volume of where we was as a relationship, and you feel the same way that I feel through this breakup. Like, it's going to have as much emotions, and with it, you keeping it as well. You dig what I'm saying? Then my aspect was, you keep it because it's not going to benefit me in any kind of way. Regardless of what it was, I bought it as a gift to you. I can't do nothing else with it. Keep it. And then do whatever it is that you want to do with it at that point. But if I'm not giving you that back, and then to me, that's a whole different type of aspect. Because then now it's like, did you really love me in the first place?
I mean, that's y'all opinion, but why? But why am I giving the ring back? Why? Why do I got to give it back?
Because it seems like y'all always be looking for some sort of reparations from relationships.
Sure do. You know why?
Because
you know why? You know why? Because you know why? Because 8/10 of y'all be out here playing. So you can't be mad when somebody is. No.
But at the end of the day, with certain type of people, when you get with them type of people, then you get everything that comes with them type of people.
But that's what I'm saying to. But that's what I'm saying to 1985.
Let's use Magic Johnson. When Cookie married him, she knew what the hell she was getting into because he was doing it when he first got.
Okay, so is she to blame because he cheated and he was a dog and he caught AIDS? So she to blame.
Hold on.
Okay.
Now, it's messed up what he brought home, which I don't even think he had, to be honest. I just think he was the face of it, all honestly. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a whole nother subject. But anyway, she knew what she was getting. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing with Shaq's wife. You understand what I'm saying? And she knew what it was. Shaq was a young man, just got signed, whatever. So you know what that comes with. But then yet you use that as your portal to bounce you where you need to be at. You dig what I'm saying? And when he was like, damn, yo, I'm fucking up my own wife in life, this, that, and the third, yo, let me get this right. She was like, nah, I don't need you, I don't want you, I'm doing this. And then you wrote a book about him. And, you know, this man still ain't been married.
I ain't mad at him. He probably like, I ain't mad at him.
But again, but everybody looks at him and for him for what he did to Shawnee, but nobody looks at what Shawnee did to him. Exactly. You dig what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I want to go back to what 1985. I want to go back to what you were talking about when it comes to dating these women, because those women, you do not have to choose to date the women that bounce around from dude to dude to dude to dude. Those are the women that y'all want to go after. So you can't put that on us.
No. This is the thing, though. This is the thing you got to understand. There's like this thing where it's like you try to paint a picture of there's only a certain type of woman that does that. And it's not, even good girls do that. It's not like it's something that's only for bad girls or strippers or,
no, I didn't say that.
Do it too.
Oh, boy.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? Good women do it too. Like, and it's not, I'm not even saying it's the wrong thing to do. I'm saying usually 98% of the time in the Western Hemisphere, in North America, when a man is dating or courting a woman, there is money involved. It's just the way it is. There's not a lot of women out here saying, I don't want you to spend no money on me. I just want to spend time with you because I love you. And no, most women, to date them, to court them, to get to know them, it requires money, and it's not her money. So what I'm saying
but
is,
you're the man.
these relationships, even the legal system almost offers y'all reparations for like relationships that didn't work out. It's almost like a woman's time and companionship is money. It costs money. Not necessarily from the standpoint of like prostitution, but from the standpoint of like, yeah, man, y'all charge.
It's not no Don't do that, got you. Don't do that.
We don't charge for our companionship.
Do
we not charge for it? We actually oftentimes give more than we get back.
Got you, Open ENT. You were assigned to be a man, right? Which means you guys sit here, not you, but some of you men get on here and complain about being leaders, and at the same time, you fault us because that's how God made you the man. Yes! God made y'all the man. Y'all want to be leaders. Y'all want to be this. Y'all want to be respected as leaders, but then you want to sit here and complain, oh, we have to do this. We have to do that. Isn't that why are you the leader?
See, not to put you in that category, but that's how most women look at it. No, we're not complaining about that.
It sounds like it.
But see, most women, when they look at men, they look at, oh, he's a man, he's supposed to do this, he should do this, he should do that, you got to do this, you got to do that, right? Now, what y'all don't look at is that we're still a person. We still have feelings. We still have emotion that we as men cannot show all the time, because the moment we show that weakness, not even a weakness, the moment we show an emotion, y'all look at that as a weakness, and then y'all quick to look at us and be like, oh,
it's unattractive to y'all. It's unattractive to most women. And most women won't admit it. Yeah, most women won't admit that it's unattractive, but subconsciously, it's you look at a man differently after he shows a level of emotion.
No. Well, I don't.
It's like a chemical thing.
I don't. No, I don't. No. But I don't. Because listen.
But you know what I'm saying.
Yes, though. I'm sensitive. Right. I'm emotional. But you're right. You guys have to keep y'all stuff bottled in.
Exactly. So because we know that, and not only for that, we know that we've been through that. We've been going through this.
But nobody is telling you to pick these women. And hold on, got you, Open ENT. Hold on, because I was having a conversation today about something I'm getting ready to do, right, with the guy, and he was telling me, he's like, because he was working a 9 to 5. He said he was getting paid every week. He was making $90K a year. So he stepped out on faith. He's doing this whole internet radio station, right? And we were talking about, because I transitioned too. I left my good paying job and now I'm back here in Atlanta. But he was saying how he had the Spanish chick that called him and was like, oh, Poppy, do you want to go out? He was like, look, I can't afford to date nobody right now. What is the problem with not dating? You don't have to date until you are in a maybe not even stable place, but in a financial place where you can date. And then when you do pick these women, pick women that don't mind going to a Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks for a first date. Y'all date these bitches that want y'all to go to Roof Chris STK on first dates. Don't point the finger at women and blame us for the women that y'all are choosing. Y'all are choosing these females.
But look, just a woman saying if your money ain't right, you shouldn't date.
I didn't say that. That man said that himself. I didn't say that. That was a guy. He said, I'm not dating anybody right now because I can't afford to date nobody.
Right. But
he's speaking off experience.
Exactly. Then my rebuttal would have been like, yo, you know what? Nah, I ain't got it to go out, but why don't you come to the crib and kick it with me, man? I'll cook you a dinner.
No, she switched it on him and she was like, nah, I wasn't calling for you to take me out. She was like, I want to take you out. So this man...
It was vice versa.
This man knew.
That's how my girl was. That's why we together. But she ain't from here. She from the other side of the world.
And there's girls right there. Wait, there's girls right here who will do it. And black women. I promise you. You just ain't found the right ones. Let me read some of these comments because we got a bunch of them. Baby Rock said, thank you, 1985. Run them jewels, son. Mama said, if said gifts, so once you give a gift, doesn't have to be returned. The ring is in conspicuation of marriage to be returned. Ain't nobody making men do it. You do it willingly. She's talking about y'all spending money. Mama said, y'all funny because I feel like I'm giving reparations these days. Baby Brock said, nah, mama. The pressure and expectation y'all put on us takes the choice away from us. We gotta put up or keep it pushing. And mama said, men are supposed to provide. Stop whining.
See?
But it does sound like y'all are whining though. Because again, y'all want... because y'all want this title of leadership, but then it's like, oh, women want us to do this. Women want us to do that. But isn't that your role as a man to do those things?
So why can't I tell you what your role is as a woman without being sexist?
You do! You do!
No. I'm saying, why can't I tell you that without you calling me sexist or chauvinist? Why can't I say it's your job to be at home?
Because do you hear women pounding their chest talking about, oh, we are women almighty? You don't hear us pounding our chest talk about we are women almighty. That is y'all. No, it is not. That is y'all. Y'all over here. We want to be leaders. Black women don't respect us. Y'all not submissive. That's what y'all want to say. We not submissive. Y'all don't respect us. Y'all don't listen to us.
But see, this is what women fail to realize. If you want a man to be submissive, you have
No. Who wants their man to be submissive?
Moves differently. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you want a man to you have to give that man not financial. We need emotion. We need you to listen. Yep. If you're gonna talk to me, not at me.
But then that goes both ways though too, because some of y'all don't know how to talk to women. It goes both ways.
But then that's when it comes to communication.
You're right. Okay.
And that's the problem, that most men and women do not have adequate true communication with each other. Yo, this is what I need. This is what I want. Where you at? That's like I'm an old friend talking to, and I just happened to ask him one day. I was like, yo, what are your green lights? What are your red lights? What are your red flags? What do you anticipate? You understand what I'm saying? What are your boundaries? You understand what I'm saying? Because I ask these questions because I want to know who I'm dealing with. Do you think this person ever asked anything about that?
No.
I'm just supposed to move free-willing and just do whatever, right?
No, but I want men to stop.
Where you want to go?
I want men to stop complaining about women.
Yo, all right, but hold on, let me finish this. Like, I ain't got it right now to go do this movie because I just got this. But you called me to add, okay, well, I'll call you later, maybe next week. Well, you called me and said, let's go do a movie. Why you ain't say, yo, you know what? I got you. Let's go to the movie.
Then that's not the woman for you then, right?
So, and guess what? We don't talk.
Okay then.
Because you showed me who you was. But as a man, most men, especially if you're young, you don't want to be by yourself because you don't understand that aspect yet. You know what I'm saying? And most older men don't want to be. Most older men feel like, yo, I got money, so I can do this. And then that is what women get adapted to. Like, oh, this man is going to do it. Oh, if you don't do it, that man will do it for me. You know what I'm saying? If that man don't do it, then that man will do it. Oh, I'm gonna get me a holy cat. That holy cat, he gonna definitely do that. He gonna pay them bills for me.
Yeah. Look at the law. Even the law says it. Right now, if you and got your open ENT had a baby, y'all was in a 5-year relationship, got married, had a baby, and then broke up.
Mm-hmm.
The default of the law is that you're gonna get the kid more than him, and he's gonna have to pay you.
Okay, but I don't.
And he'll have to get a lawyer and fight his ass off to not have to do that. But the default standard is you're gonna get the kid and he's gonna have to pay you. And if he gotta pay you alimony, in a lot of states, he gotta pay you alimony until you get married again.
But it sounds like, and I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm saying, like, how do we not see this? Like, and a lot of these
I
laws
don't.
outdated.
It sounds like
laws were made back when women couldn't even vote and shit. So a lot of these laws need to be changed. But what I'm saying is the default is you get reparations for the relationship if y'all don't work out and you get the kid.
And you know I got my 2 youngest kids.
Hold on. You okay? Because I didn't make up the laws, and neither did women. If you want to blame somebody, you better blame. Look around these folks around you. I didn't. Hold on. Got you up in ET. Hold on. Let me finish, cause I let y'all get y'all. Yeah, I let y'all cook. Let me cook, okay? Let me cook. I let y'all cook. Let me cook. Okay. All I'm saying is a lot of the finger pointing to women is a lot of stuff that we ain't got shit to do with. It's not our fault that the law. No. It is not our fault that the laws are. Oh, mother. Got you. I mean, mother. It got too hot. What? Twitch. We're not done yet. I promise you. Let me get this thing back on. And then we're going to get back on now. And we got probably another third. Yeah, because we got 20 more minutes. My phone been acting crazy. My little dingy iPhone. I need a new iPhone. I definitely need a new iPhone. But it's okay. We're going to work on getting that. But Twitch, give me a second. I'm trying to get these people back on. I'm not Mr. Awesome, is that you on there? On the live? What up, Mr. Awesome? We're still talking about this. Because like I said, I need to get back on here. Because I don't know what they talking about. They always want to blame women for everything, Chad. We to blame for everything. You to blame. You the reason why. Like we the ones. Didn't they say, men? Y'all built this shit. Okay. Now you want to blame us. I'm just saying. We can't catch not near break women. Everything's our fault. And I'm just playing. But I'm not playing. I'm so serious. Because you heard these men. I'm like, what? Boy, it's a man's world. Ain't that the song? It's a man's world. I'm just saying. Boy, women, we catch no breaks. We to blame for everything. So we are the reason why the justice system favors everything in accordance to us. I don't know, because we got out and protested during the feminist movement. Well, where were your asses at? You could have did the same thing women was doing. It's not our fault. You know what I'm saying? That we wanted more rights and decided to go get more rights. Whose fault is that? That makes our fault because we wanted the betterment for ourselves. And again, you men don't gotta spend this money on these females. Y'all choose to spend this money on these females. So that's on you. You can't point the finger at females like we're to blame. And it's you. You to blame for the situation. You don't got to spend the money. You know what I'm saying? Or you could be selective on who you take out. I promise you, if I was to do, baby, let me cook. Yeah. Wouldn't be, I would paying for BBLs, girl, bye. I ain't paying for nothing. You better go find somebody else to do it. And wouldn't care. Yeah. That's the plan. Y'all looking for the looking for love in all the wrong places. That's the problem right there. But again, I didn't God ordained y'all to be men. So I love y'all, men. I love y'all. But sometimes, to the left. Sometimes y'all be tripping. We are not to blame. What up, Rashad? What up, Baby Rock? We are not to blame for all of y'all problems. We gotta stop that. My phone got hot. I need a new iPhone. I need a lot of stuff, chill. I'm having the worst Friday ever. Is it Friday the 13th? Oh, no. It's the 19th. We're continuing with our conversation because we were having a good conversation. Baby Rock, I'm sorry I didn't get to your comment. But you did have a comment. But I was just on Twitch. What up, Chev? I was just on Twitch explaining. I got an iPhone 13, chill. This phone is old and tired, and that's why it keeps overheating. Chill. So I've had nothing. Boy, if I could get on here and tell y'all my story, but again, we're not here for that today. I promise you. Because everybody got a fucking sad story. Anyway. I'm waiting for 1985 to bring his ass back on here. Because, baby, women are to blame for everything associated when it comes to men. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. We are not to blame for everything.
He didn't say women were to blame.
It sounds like it.
No, he was just talking about the laws. And then your response was, that ain't our fault.
It isn't. How is that our fault? Because the laws are...
He wasn't blaming you. He was not blaming you. He was just talking about men have challenges the same way that women have challenges.
I didn't get that from that.
Yeah. Watch when he comes back on.
Yeah.
He might not even be looking at me right now. But if you ask him, what did you mean by that? I'm sure he wasn't blaming women.
Okay.
Because he never said it was your fault.
I love your optimistic approach because that's not what I got from that conversation. What I got from that conversation is women are to blame for everything. Oh, we got to court y'all. We got to spend this money. Ain't nobody asking y'all to spend the money. You don't got to spend the money.
So you got to remember that was just a point that was made after you were, justifying why you're keeping the ring. Right. So it was a response. He wasn't leading with that. Right. He was just, debating the point on the opposite side of the point that you were making.
That y'all have to spend money. Nobody asked y'all to spend money. Well, maybe there are some females. I will not speak for... I was about to say that. I'm not going to sit here and speak for all females, okay? Because I'm just one female. Okay? But I do know some females that do date because they want a genuine dude. Why y'all don't go after them females?
So, but here's the thing. You got to remember another thing. A lot of the comments...
What have got you open, E.T.?
A lot of the comments that both of y'all are referencing are from toxic relationships, right? Mm-hmm. I'm sure that he's not chasing toxic women. I'm sure he is after women that look like they're about something, that look like they have goals, aspirations, they want to achieve some things. The point that he's making is that you just can't say, why do y'all go after them women? Because that is sometimes an attribute of just women, period. Regardless of, what upbringing you have, what social circle you hang around. It's not everybody, to the point that you keep making. That's not me. Completely agree, right? It's not everybody, but it's a vast majority. And it has nothing to do with, if a woman is broken inside or not. That is just a concept that many women, I don't want to say aspire to, but sign up to, and that's the understanding that they have. One of the reasons why that's the understanding. Now, this is the point that we didn't touch. One of the reasons why that is normally a part of the conversation is because that's how a lot of women identify stability and protection.
Okay.
And so that's the gap, right? It's like, why is it that women are always, going after money? Well, that is a way that most women identify someone that is able to secure the type of lifestyle that they want for themselves financially, right?
And doesn't the Bible say, too, that the man is supposed to be the provider?
Well, I mean, Sure, but let's also be honest. A provider doesn't mean going on trips every month. A
Okay,
provider
that's
doesn't
fair.
mean, you know, getting your hair and nails done every single week,
No,
right? And so the
I'm thinking
the
about
pro
provider as taking care of the household. That's what I think of
so
a provider.
I don't think many men have an issue with taking care of the household. The issue is that when women stretch that and they talk about a provider is someone that should be able to take care of my needs,
No.
but they don't understand. No. I agree with taking care of the need, but the fact that women trying to slide wants in under what should not be defined as a need, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, buying me this expensive car. That's not a need. That's a want. Getting me red bottoms. That's not a need. That's a want. And so once a man has agreed to identify what, as he, once a man agrees to take care of whatever those needs are, then y'all have to agree to whatever the wants are, and then determine, okay, am I going to also address these wants? There's a certain percentage of wants that a man should want to take care of for a woman, but sometimes women are upset if you're not trying to take care of all of their wants, right? And then some of their wants are just completely ridiculous. And so they never have those types of conversations before they start dating, which is where, all of the tragedy falls in. So,
Let me tell you something. As long as my man is paying this mortgage, these lights is on, this gas is on, this electricity is on, we got food in the refrigerator, anything else I can take care of.
but,
I can take care of that.
we've identified you as not the normal type of woman. So you can't throw yourself into the equation because you're not like most of these other women.
But there are women out there that are, yeah.
Yes, 100%, right? But they're not as easily identifiable because everybody starts off looking like they're the right one. But then when you get in, if you don't have those specific types of conversations, then that's where the combativeness starts to come in, because then you start realizing that this ain't the person that you thought that she was. Or she's like, well, this ain't the guy that I thought he was. Conversation rules the nation. We got to communicate up front, and we got to communicate better.
Yeah, because I would never ask boyfriend, oh, I need my nails, my hair, yeah, that car, you got to cover all of that. I could do,
But watch this. But I bet he would have no problem with getting your hair done.
no, but I
100%.
don't expect that from him.
And that's all that these brothers are saying. They're saying that those are women that we look for, but everyone is not. Everyone that presents himself that way doesn't turn out to actually be that way. That's all.
Okay. 1985. He was wait. He was he made it sound. See, Rashad, you make everything just sound so butterfly. Because I went to the butterfly garden yesterday. You just make it sound so pretty and rosy and just. And meanwhile, 1985 is like, damn you women. You guys want us to pay all of this. We got to pay for dates. We got to pay for bills.
Yo, that's crazy.
No, when you say it to me, that's how I feel it comes across. Like, damn.
He said the same thing I said, though.
But he said it all nice and rosy. You didn't say it that way.
But that's the thing. A lot of times with y'all, the delivery is more important than the message, and that's the messed up part of it.
No, because words.
Watch this.
Everybody don't have the delivery style that accommodates your ears. You know what I'm saying?
No. Because it's wording too. Wording. Go ahead.
So, but to the point that you're making, if you already know it's not your message, but your delivery, if you're not willing to modify your delivery for your target audience, then that means that you're not trying to have an effective conversation anyway.
No. Here's the thing. It ain't even about modifying. Me personally, like, I'm a very logical.
He's like FA.
Person. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard for me to candy rap stuff. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's because look, and this is the thing too. Because in my personal opinion, through life, a lot of people that candy rap the delivery are the least trustworthy people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a person like me, I grew up playing sports. Coaches ain't candy wrap shit. If you ain't out there hustling hard enough, if you ain't working hard enough, this what you need to do. The delivery was straight. Nobody was like, oh, you're like this. Oh, you need to be talked to like this. Okay, let me finagle the sentence around.
You know what I'm saying? Watch this though. What is the outcome that the coach is looking for?
For me to work harder or be a better team player or whatever.
The coach is trying to break you. He is trying to put you through the most extreme environment so that when you're on the battlefield, you will not be surprised by anything because you've already gone through something even worse on the practice field. You can't utilize that same method of communication when you're courting someone. And that's why I say you have to adjust the communication for your target audience. For the people that always say, hey, I'm just who I am. I'm going to continue to wear a woman, and all that other stuff. Let's be honest. That means that they're really not trying to get to the root of the resolution. They are just going to do it regardless of how it's received. And if you know it's not going to be received well, then why are you even trying?
It could be one of two things. It could be that they're not trying to get to the root of the solution, like you just said, or it could be that they're trying to get straight to the root without any of the extra. It's almost like if put it this way, like for instance, right? Me and my girl, like we live together, right? So we both got cars, right? She got a car.